Yeah, guys, before we talk special teams, a word from FanDuel. The NFL season is here, and FanDuel is making sure you're ready for kickoff with a can't-miss offer. Right now, new customers can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. It's super quick, easy, and the best way to add a little bit more energy to your Sundays. So, are you ready to play? Download the FanDuel app now by visiting FanDuel.com/UCSS to get started. That's FanDuel.com/UCSS to place your first $5 bet.
All right, guys, who are we blaming for the special teams mess? Is it Bubba? Is it the players? Is it the head coach? Dustin, who do you mostly blame for this situation?
I don't know, Adam. I mean, it's tough to blame the special teams coordinator, even though, here's why. Because these guys are responsible for getting them lined up, for having schemes and things like that. So, yeah, sure, you're upset about the punt return? Okay, I get it. That's on the coach. He's the one who designed the run lanes, where the guys want to go, what the whole deal is. If you're worried about the kickers in the kicking game specifically, then I just think that the coach doesn't matter quite as much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you played on special teams,
yeah.
and you've seen how bad their special teams are. Let's just talk about the returns right now. Forget the kicker. Punt and kickoff returns, both when they're returning and when they're on defense, it's bad.
Well,
so what do you make?
They don't
of it?
have any playmakers to put back there to return the ball.
You're right. That's crazy. Like you said, first and foremost, they ain't got no horses.
So they don't have anybody to put back there. So that's.
What about Isaiah Bond?
I mean, I would put the fastest guy I had back there, but you know how hard it is to catch a punt. I don't know if I trust that guy. He can barely catch a pass.
Well, that's fair.
You know what
I mean, some people ain't. Just throwing them back there.
There's a reason why Jim Leonard had a long career in the NFL catching punts.
Yeah,
right.
He's just catching punts.
Yeah.
Not many returns.
It's ugly. Yeah, it's true. G, you blaming the coach, the players? Who you got on this? Is it Stefanski on some level?
You're not going to fire this guy middle of the season.
Yeah, no, I know.
But if the special teams continues, they may hire a new coach next year. They may hire a new head coach next year. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that are on the table at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, there's too many things to point a finger at, to point one finger at one person and be like, it's all his fault.
Because the Browns, you got to think about it. Stuff that happened with the Browns don't be happening to nobody else. They already got a punt block this year, right? Yeah. Who blocks punts? Nobody. They setting up returns.
It barely happens in the NFL.
Ever. Then you get a punt return. Okay, then every time you catch the ball, you giving shout out to Tyvis. Tyvis, your man, got to give up his number. He walking around with that fly number 2, dog. Mr. Carter's walking around with a fly number 2 and getting 2 yards of return, falling down, just slipping and moving around he has adolescent speed, man. There's middle school adolescent. He'd be fast for a 13-year-old kid. Man, you see that 13-year-old kid? He moving, man. Yeah, he run like a 12 flat in 100. That's your man. He got to get that number up. The special teams is nasty work. They can't just put anybody back there to return punts. We ain't had nobody returning no punts since Josh Cribbs and Travis Benjamin. That's
Travis Benjamin, man. That guy was so electric.
But and by the way, why don't we have any of those? Can we get one? Can we just get a couple? We don't have the defense. Got all the ball players. Denzel Ward can catch all the footballs. Can you play him on offense? I don't know. We don't need to see Denzel. He got concussion, but never.
It'd be nice just to go out and just get a guy that is just good at that.
Yeah,
they tried to do it the last couple of years. What's his name? Last year they signed the guy who used to be on the Colts. He was a returner, but he missed the whole year. I can't think of his name. He's a running back. Who they signed, and he had missed the whole previous year.
Hines,
right.
Yeah.
But then he missed the whole year again.
Never played.
The year before that, they had signed somebody else who got hurt in training camp.
Somebody got hurt doing a punt return first play of the preseason.
Who was that?
I can't remember who it was, but
that was 2 years ago,
preseason.
I think.
He played for the Dolphins.
Yeah. I think they signed him 2 years in a row, and he got hurt both years.
Jaheim Grant.
Right. So they have, this year they didn't at all. They didn't sign that.
And then they signed Goodwin.
Right. They had him too.
So all four of them got injured because he had concussions. So I guess you tried. See, we can't give Andrew Berry no credit.
No, but this year they didn't do it. This year they really didn't try to get anybody like that.
Can we get that white kid from Iowa? Did you see that kid?
Oh man, listen and listen.
It's unbelievable.
And they got since Cooper DeJean came back. white dudes at corner.
Exciting whites.
Yeah, they all ready to go. Like see, this is crazy.
It is actually. They've got like 2 white corners right now.
Right.
They both look like they're going to the league.
I don't understand.
Where are they coming from?
Hey,
What is happening here?
shout out to the Ferences up there. Y'all can stay with y'all one. Y'all get a couple of them. But no, all just aside though, like, whose problem is it? It all falls under it falls under your head coach. You're responsible for all that. It is what it is. Like if you get credit for being coach of the year, and when the team does well, why would you not get why would you not get the bad that comes with that when your team is getting punch blocked and everything else? So for me, but Dustin is right. There's so many things that's going wrong right now where it's like they can't even plug one hole because water is just coming in all over the place. It's a river of just sorrow and drowning. Like right now, you can't block nobody. The only thing you got really is Juggins, and that's it. But the special teams, if you're gonna be a bad team, if you're not gonna have offense, they have to be grade A drill sergeant on special teams. And I don't even know if you can be grade A drill sergeant. You can't be Virginia Tech. Like in the pros, could you be grade A drill sergeant? I mean, you got guys that's like kind of halftime starters, some guys playing, but you can't be like this. You can't give up punts and punt blocks and miss field goals. You're never going to win no games, man.
All right, we'll leave special teams there.
Did we get a chance? What do we think about Schmidt missing a kick again in a dome stadium?
Yeah.
It's 56-yarder, guys.
Yeah,
it's
it was a
almost
long
60.
kick. I mean, it's a long kick, and again, it didn't like cost them the game. Or I mean, they were not winning that game.
It wasn't a kick that we expected him to make.
At this point, he's shown enough promise that let's stick with him for now.
He's the least of our problems right now.
Yeah.
It's almost, and I was the kicker would be messing up guy, but right now I'm more alarmed about the 40-year-old veteran that's been around forever throwing the ball up backwards.
Yeah.
To me, if they went, and this would be much easier on everybody. Can you imagine what people would lay off everybody? All they have to do is say, we got a bunch of rookies. They're playing well.
Yeah.
We're going to go through some growing pains with either Shador and Dylan Gabriel. Both of them going to play, and we're going to see how this thing plays out, and we're going to chart their progress. Nobody would trip. We wouldn't be going crazy about like.
Yeah, right. If they lose with the rookies, you're like, okay,
you're
what
like,
would you expect?
We can come here on a Monday and say, oh, well, did you see that pass on 3rd and 6? I thought he did some nice stuff. Or, hey, man, if we could make a play here or there, we lost. But, hey, he came back. He had a 4-quarter drive and came and got us. If you gave us that, we wouldn't even be tripping on you. But you keep giving us this 45-year-old dude.
The Browns and Joe Flacco are like a divorced couple that got back together. It's never the same.
And nobody, the family don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Your sister,
it's very uncomfortable for everybody.
She keep bringing up the last time you got in an argument on Thanksgiving. The kids is like, oh, no, man. I liked the girl Nancy you was dating better, Dad. You went back to Mom. You know she's still out there spending all the money on the lottery tickets and smoking.